Hello, it was on this day in 632 AD that Fatima, the Prophet Muhammad's daughter, died, and the family assumed that her husband Ali, the Prophet's cousin, would take over as leader of the community. And the Shia Muslims still believe that that is what should have happened, and they still regard the leadership of the community as being a matter of birth, not of election. The Shias make up something like 10% of the Muslim population, prominently in Iran and in Azerbaijan, whereas the Sunni Muslims believed after the Prophet's death that the new caliph should be elected, and Abu Bakr was elected to be the first caliph by them. And ever since, the Sunni and the Shia Muslims have been not exactly at war, but not particularly friendly with each other, and certainly some of the conflicts are played out in international politics in the Middle and Far East. There isn't a great deal of difference between the two. There is this difference about how Fatima died. The Sunni Muslims claim that she died in childbirth. The Shia Muslims say that it was a raid on her home by Abu Bakr and his followers, which led to her death, whether directly or indirectly, and that they are therefore responsible for her death. That's one division between them. Another is about over the martyrdom of Hussein, one of the Prophet's grandsons, and different cultures, different traditions have grown up surrounding the two branches of Islam. It's not the only religion, of course, that is divided in that sort of way. Christianity, of course, also has many such divisions, and I think it's very sad when we don't recognise the stupidity, really, of such divisions, particularly when they lead to conflict and to an unnecessary competitiveness. If God created the world that we live in, then God is going to be much greater than anything in this world can comprehend or explain. And so any religion, any way of trying to express belief in God is going to be by definition inadequate. And therefore, if we recognise that our own religion, the one to which we belong, cannot possibly say everything about God because God is too great for that, then we have to recognise that other religions, other branches of the same religion, may have things to say about God which are true, but which are not part of what we believe. There is about the mystery of life and the mystery of God, something which cannot be contained in religious doctrines. And so I think tolerance between religions and across the barriers of the different denominations in Christianity is really crucial. Apparently there's a garden in Japan made up of very attractive kind of gravel stuff with standing stones of different shapes and sizes and arranged in different ways. But the point about this garden is if you stand around the edge of it, you can never see the whole of it. You can only see what you see from that particular place where you're standing, and if you want to see the rest of it, you need to move. And I think that's a metaphor for our ability to develop religions which express our understanding of God. From the point of view where you're standing, it may be a beautiful thing to look at, but you have to recognise that if you stood somewhere else, it might look different.